Hello, hello, hello again. All right, so my name is Shavariel, and I'm going to give this perspective. So, I was out recently looking for a birthday card, and I could not find a good card. And you know what I thought about? I was like, I don't know about y'all, but those cards can make a person feel a type of way. After looking through, because you want to find one that's personalized to you and what you need it for, whether it's a birthday or graduation or a birth, or maybe just a person is grieving and you want to give them something to say, hey, I thought about you and I just wanted to give you some kind words. And depending on your circumstance, reading through those cards can really make you feel a type of way. So, like, if it's a birthday, say it's for a relative or somebody close in your life, maybe even your spouse, and you're just looking through the cards and you just picking up one, like, okay, this one got flowers on it. Okay, she like flowers. Or for guys, it might be one with a toolbox, right? Because some men like tools, some men don't. Maybe it's a computer on the card and he's more techie. Be like, oh, okay. Let's see. Thank you for being the love of my world. Yeah, I love him or I love her. Okay, next line. I have thought about this type of love since I was a child, and the fact that I have you has made me become a better person. And you just like, I just argue with my dude about him putting too much zucchini in the spaghetti. And that was real petty of me. So I don't know if this is making I don't know if I've gotten better, but or for guys it's just like, I just yelled at her for putting her shoes in my garage because she knows she got a bunch of closet space, but she's being selfish and wants to have that space to herself and get into my space of the garage, putting her shoes in there, and I didn't like that. So you're just like, okay. And then the next line says, may we be joined together forever. I love you and I'm dedicated to you and only you, and you were my first choice. And you just like, and you just like, I love my spouse, but that is there anything I can find with like, you know, we were a mess at first, okay? You wouldn't call me back, I wouldn't call you back. We would call off dates, and but we got our stuff together, and here's where we are, and to infinity and beyond with us. Is there any card that says that? Or if it's somebody's birthday, say it's your aunt or like an uncle, and then you see these cards and you just like, okay, I'm gonna get to the parents in a moment because the parents is stressful. Let me get to the aunts and uncles. Okay, the ones who helped raise you. You just like, okay, uncle, you have been a great example in my life. He just like, oh, no, he's not. Okay. One time when I was 5, I told him I wanted orange ice cream instead of pink. And you know what he said to me? You just won't get it. And everybody else got ice cream and I didn't get none. So, no, that's not a great example because he showed no understanding that, hey, maybe I just don't like fruity ice creams. I like citrus. That's not a great example. You don't do that to a toddler. All because you want me to eat what you want me to eat. And if I don't do it, then I don't get to partake in the treat. How does that a great example? Okay, let me just look at it. Okay, auntie. Okay. You have cared for me like I was your own. Okay. I don't know about that, but I did ask my aunt for like 2 quarters one time, and she told me to go to hell. I'm starting to feel a way about this card. It says, I have been a wonderful, 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 wonderful person because of you. Because you, just like your brother, who is my dad, has been extraordinary men or extraordinary women as my aunts, as your sister, my mother. And because of that, we are a family, united and unbreakable, and we share a great and historic bond. Happy birthday. And you just like, I asked, he's just thinking, I asked my uncle to take me to the movies one time, and he was just like, no, you take the bus like the rest of us had to. Who do you think you are? You too good for the bus? You'd be like, no, I'm a woman, so I didn't want to be walking late night. Or I'm your nephew, I just didn't want to be walking late night, getting into trouble, get pulled over. I was just asking a ride to the movies with my friends. And those cards, some of those cards will have you feeling like that, depending on your history with your family. Well, let's get to the parents now. Let's get to the parents. What are great and amazing mothers and dads? Just like, I know this is just gonna be this card. Me and this card are not hitting it. Let me just see, because the design is on point. It's a toolbox right there. It's popping up, with the hammer and the screwdriver and the bolts and all that stuff. Or it's popping out flowers, and she likes gardens and hearts and butterflies. And okay, this is gonna be tough. All right. Happy birthday, mom or dad. You have encouraged me to be a great person. You've always looked out for my best interests, encouraging me to make great decisions, supporting me in my mistakes, always being an ear when I needed to talk to you. How can I thank you as a wonderful parent that you've been? Because you have made me a great child. And now that I have children of my own, I understand what you have gone through with raising me. Happy birthday, mom and dad, mom or dad. I love you. That wasn't true. All the while you thinking, first of all, supporting me in my mistakes. I got up for school late one time, not me, but you just think, I got up for school late one time, and my mom told me I had to walk to school for the rest of the school year. Okay, supporting in mistakes? No. Or how about the time I forgot to take out the trash on Thursday, and garbage people was coming Friday morning as a son, and you just thinking, supporting my mistakes. My dad told me I couldn't go out for like 3 weeks. I had only missed one day, and he told me I couldn't go out for 3 weeks. Supporting mistakes. And may I mind you, these are the same parents who grew up just as you did, not in the same time is different, not in the same generation is different, but they too have made mistakes. Now, discipline, okay, it's needed. But boy, supporting mistake, okay. You have always lent an ear whenever I needed you. No, you haven't. Because last time I told my parents about a tough exam that I had to do for school. You know what they told me? It's on you. But I was just telling you how tough the exams are. Why? Because they include stuff that is irrelevant to the subject. But instead of saying okay son or okay daughter, let me see what they ask you. Okay, yeah, I can get how red fish blue fish has nothing to do with what's 2 divided by 8. Yeah, I get that. Or how many ducks are in the pond, but it's like 50 ducks, and there are ducks here that are spotted, polka dotted, striped. What ducks are you talking about, sir, ma'am? How is this relevant to arithmetic, geometry? How is this coordinating with what I need? Instead of doing that, you just say it's on you. Okay, 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 okay. You just like feeling a certain way, depending on your circumstance, depending on your relationship with your people. It can have you feeling the way. I was looking through them cars like, mm, mm. It's like it really is. It's like watching a game, whether basketball, football, whatever, and say your team is losing. You just like, mm, ooh, mm. It's like that type of experience. I just thought that was funny. I don't know who else has that experience, but I just wanted to share that because it was just really like, who do they write this for? And that's why there's so many cars on the on the stand. And then some of them are gone. But I don't really want to get to the card that everybody else in that, because all you doing is just writing your name on it. But that's why they have cards where it's blank inside but decorated on the outside. But then you just like, man, I gotta write a whole speech. Can't we just get something that's relevant today? Like, dear daughter or son, or happy birthday, mom or dad. We haven't always been on one accord, but today we are in a better place. I know certain instructions that you have given me I have not listened to, and you have not always had the patience to hear me out, but we are in a better place. Ooh, do I understand what it's like to be a parent now that I have my own? But you know what? You've done a great job. No, everything's not perfect, but we are still together. And may more happy moments and laughters fill our future. Happy birthday. No, these cards got to go deep, saying you made me into it. You've encouraged, you've supported, you built me up. You built me up as this super parent that's made no mistakes. And it's just like, boy. But I just wanted to share that. Maybe y'all feel what I'm feeling. Some of y'all. Some of you don't care. Just like, it's a card. Well, yep, I take it. It look good. I take it. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. And with Valentine's Day, I want y'all to see what type of cards y'all get. Oh, I'm gonna stir that up. See what type of cards you get for Valentine's Day, because it's coming up. Oh, it's coming up, and you better read those words to say, is this how they really feel, or did they just get it because it looked good? Like, it has to be how that person feels. If they just want on and on about about how great things have been, knowing that you two just had an argument over who left the dishes out last night. No. Okay? It has to be authentically you. So it's every card is not going to be a personalized to everybody. That's not what I'm saying. But in this case, make it personalized to you, your situation, and let the words speak from your experience, not from the experience or the text of what you think your person, your partner, your wife, your husband, your daughter, your son would want to hear. But make it about what words come off the page to say, yeah, that's me. I love you all in all. That's me. Happy birthday, my dear son. That's me. Daughter, I love you eternally. That's me. Okay? So think about that. Grandma, you're my golden lady. She knows I would say that. Yeah, that's me. Papa, you the dude. You that guy. I don't see cards that say that, but Papa, you have been a strong foundation for our family. That's me. That's how I feel. Yeah. Let me get this card. $9.99. Alright. I'll break it. Here you go. Boop. They got the little tap on the cards. You just boop. And if they don't, you still gotta chip it in and swipe. No, you don't swipe. Some cards you do have to swipe. But if you don't have the chip, swipe it. Chip, boop, tap, boop, whatever. Anyway. Have a good night. We'll talk again. Bye.